First half, Caleb Williams, a first-team All-Pro Hall of Famer. And like we kind of thought about, Donnie and I were talking about this all week, if you're Chicago, you had to be looking at the Dallas defense as, hey, we can get our offense right. We can get some plays.
Absolutely. Yeah, and they did, and I didn't think it would be this easy, though. I hope for just some better coverage on the Cowboys' part, maybe a little more man-to-man, especially when your opponent has it at the 9. Hey, let's go zone here. Let's not get fooled. You got the in-line to help protect you.
It's amazing.
What's going on with this defense?
I mean, Caleb Williams is 10 of 16 for 239 yards and 3 touchdowns in one half.
Oh, my gosh.
That's 14.9 yards per attempt, which, anything over 8 is elite. Like you might have 4 or 5 guys that finish the season over 8, and he's almost at 15 yards an attempt.
They're looking at giving up almost 900 yards of passing in 2 weeks. There's no way that's happened in Cowboys history.
I mean, it's absurd. It is absolutely absurd. The Chicago Bears in one half of football are averaging 10.6 yards per play. They're averaging a first down per play.
You brought up the point about midway through the second quarter or so when Chicago was running the ball, I guess just to try to keep the Cowboys honest. Why?
Yeah, what's the point?
Until the Cowboys prove they can stop it and actually cover somebody, why wouldn't you throw on every down?
I don't know why you wouldn't. It makes no sense. They've given up a 35-yarder, a 65-yarder, a 41-yarder, and a 39-yarder as far as big-time explosive passes go. You saw the flea flicker that turned into Luther Burden's first-ever NFL career touchdown where and again, flea flickers are designed to do that, but, man, they bought that they were going to run that.
Oh, my gosh, that was so wide open. And then that screen.
Yeah.
Have you seen a screen played any worse by a defense than what the Cowboys did with
41 yards right down the middle of the field.
Oh, my gosh.
It's incredible, and their inability to get any pressure whatsoever, and you see it time and time again where Caleb Williams, who holds the ball too long as it is, well, this is a type of defense that plays perfectly for him because he can just hold the ball as long as he wants because they're not going to get him.
You're going to have 5 seconds to throw it or so.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys, if they're going to come back, which I don't think is out of the question. The Bears could definitely vomit all over themselves in the second half. But they're going to have to do it without CeeDee Lamb. And I think some of these drives are going to have to maybe pick up with some bigger plays if they're going 4, 5, 6 yards at a time. They're running the ball pretty well, the Cowboys are. But
yeah, they are, yeah.
I mean, is it first one to 40 wins?
It feels like that.
Or last one with the ball wins?
It wouldn't surprise me if this is, what the Bears did, because they had opportunities on the drives where they didn't score, where Caleb Williams just missed guys.
Yeah.
And made poor passes. It's not anything the Cowboys defense has done.
No.
So they're going to have 5 possessions in the second half. They'll score touchdowns on 3 of them, so that's 45. So the Bears are going to get to 45 points.
So you got to get to 50 if you're the Cowboys.
You might have to. It's ridiculous. Donnie's
what
so
do you have
pissed
to say,
he
Donnie?
came in here.
What do you have to say?
I have nothing to say.
Well, why'd you come in here if you have nothing to say? You got to say something.
Because I was lonely.
Oh.
I miss you guys.
Oh, that's very kind of
really
you.
gone for like 5 minutes.
That's very kind of you.
What'd you think of the first half?
Football.
Poop.
He's gotten into the margaritas, ladies and gentlemen. That's our only explanation.
It is unfortunate because the Cowboys offense, they had that 3 and out at the end of the half, which you can't do in that situation. But Javonte Williams has 9 for 67.
Yeah.
And he had that big long run, the second one of the game, if I recall. And, man, he just let that dude take it right out of his hands for a horrible turnover in that situation.
Yeah.
And they've been effective. Dak's been really good. He only has 3 incompletions. He's 16 of 19. And as you mentioned, doing that without CDs. Jake Ferguson's going to have a monster game because he already has 8 catches. George Pickens had some nice catches. But, man, they just it almost just feels like it doesn't matter what the offense does because the defense, the pressure on the offense to get points every single time they have the ball has got to be just overwhelming for them, knowing they have to get points.
At some point, I think that becomes a factor with this team. When you start pressing, it even adds to what's already on you anyway. You got enough to sort out. And now without CeeDee Lamb, this sounds crazy. As bad as that first half was, I still think they have a chance in this game. They got the first possession of the second half, get back within 3. But when you have a defense and when they go out and you're thinking, how in the world can we stop them? No matter if you're playing the Giants or the Bears, you're in bad shape.
It's amazing, man. It really is because it does feel that way. I mean, it seems comical to sit here and throw out, well, the Bears will get it 5 times in the second half. They'll score on 3 of those. So are they touchdowns? Are they field goals?
I would almost take that. If 2 of those are field goals, I would
Okay.
almost take that. What would that up to? 37 or something?
Yeah, it gets you to
38?
37, 38, and then your offense has got to figure out a way to get more points when they're out there because they only have the 1 touchdown. They have the 1 touchdown with the 2 field goals from Aubrey. So they're going to have to start getting touchdowns, but, man, it puts some pressure on this offense.
Well, it does, and I think it gets to the point where if you're the Cowboys and it's 4th and 3, 4th and 4 from beyond your own 40, I think you have to go
Why
for
not?
it. You cannot afford
Right.
to give up a possession. I think you almost start looking at it as we got 4 downs to make 10.
This is going to start turning into comparisons to 2020 with that Mike Nolan defense that ended up being like the worst in Cowboys history where they gave up gobs of points, gobs of yardage. They were getting run on a lot then too. I mean, again, total yards right now, 275 for the Bears, so they're on pace for 550 yards in this game.
The Bears. The
Chicago.
Bears who, after their first drive against Minnesota, the first couple of drives
my goodness.
against Detroit, they've really done nothing offensively. And you're talking about a second-year quarterback that's been struggling. But like you said, hey, you want to get healthy? Play the Cowboys. And all of a sudden you feel like, damn, I may be Joe Montana back here. This is pretty good.
He's starting to look that way, man, but we'll have the post-game show for you. It's Donnie and myself and David Newberry will be rolling for –
Are you going to be okay? I think this season is going to be too much for you because I think they're going to play a lot of games like this that you just want to pull your hair out.
It's been an interesting watch. There's been a few F-bombs.
From the very first touchdown. Oh, fine. Okay. Yeah, just let him run in. That's good.
I think I did say to cut the entire secondary and just pull people out of the crowd. Because why not? They couldn't do worse.
Couldn't be any worse.
I guarantee you I can do what Diggs did on that first touchdown. I know I can do it. I can fall on the ground and let a guy run by me.
That's what kills me about this. Well, I don't know if we can go man. It's just, what difference does it make? How can it be any worse than what you're doing right now with zone defense?
All right, Jub.
All right, that was fun.
We'll get back in there and see what happens. Cowboys down by 10 at the